Hello, everyone. This is Romulus with Backpack Trader. Are you advanced? How advanced are you? Are you advanced as advanced micro devices? Attention, all YouTube internet traders in the world. Attention, all YouTube internet traders in the world. This is one of your favorite stocks, is it not? This is one of those stocks that gets highly promoted in the Robinhood and Reddit crowd. That's right. Advanced micro devices doesn't seem to be so advanced anymore. As a matter of fact, this is a stock chart, everybody, which is nothing more than a picture of trading over whatever period of time you designate. Right now, I've got it on a daily designation. And that kind of looks like a ski jump, doesn't it? Real steep down, followed by a bit of a lift off. And lately, this is part of the problem. Not just with advanced micro devices, it's a fine company. They're going to survive the current bear market, just diminished than where they are today, but they will survive. Again, though, this is part of the problem, not only with AMD, but with a lot of stocks out there. The earnings came out, they were fine. They beat the earnings estimate, they beat the revenue estimate, and by quite a bit, 24% on earnings, 17.5% on the revenues. This is fantastic stuff. But if it's so great, then tell me why the stock is trading. Well, look at that, 162 bucks, and it's at 92 today. What's a 43% loss among advanced people like us, right? I mean, come on, no big deal. All right, again, this is one of the favorite stocks. This is having a bit of a problem. It's a representation of the problems going on in the entire stock market. Companies that do have good earnings, they might be gapping up in the morning. They're not holding on to those gains. They're slipping and sliding away. Of course, the other side of that is a company like Netflix just a few weeks ago, where there was no gains, there was no slipping, there was no sliding. There was just an outright bashing. Earnings come out on a Wednesday night. The next morning, stock gaps down and closes 35% lower and then keeps going. This stock overall from high of November back to the lows here of last week, down 74% in less than 6 months. That's a problem. That's not advanced trading, everybody. And that's exactly what we want. Does this have meaning? Will we be able to discern and decipher something more important that can help us develop our trading, become more profitable over coming days, weeks, and months? I believe that it does. This is more of a sentiment idea, looking at a particular earnings release and what the stock does after that situation comes out. If it gaps up and cannot hold on to those gains and starts to fade, that's a bear situation. The last one I remember that was notable in this case was Google back here in early February. Big earnings. You can see they beat the estimate on earnings by over 10%. They beat the revenue by over 4%, and a company doing $75 billion a quarter. That's a big number. And yet, look, the stock couldn't hold on to the morning gains. It opens up big, opens up hot, opens up at a new all-time high, then just fades slowly the rest of the day, and then it proceeds to just get absolutely clobbered right here into a new 52-week low just a couple of trading days ago. Is that coming for AMD? Well, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not even next week. But sometime between now and the end of September, yes, AMD will be looking at much lower stock prices, probably down in here range. So around in the 60, 70 bucks share range, $65 maybe if they're lucky. That's over the next 4 to 5 months. That's part of the problem. And again, you can utilize something like this as a sentiment indicator, as a market mood idea to get a gauge, to get an idea, to get a feeling for where the investors in the trader community are looking right now. Of course, another sentiment gauge for this type of a trader is just to look at Robinhood stock itself. Do you realize that, I mean, we're talking about 9 months ago, the stock was trading at 85 bucks a share. It's at 10 right now. From 85, that's an 89% loss. Wow. That's a lot. That is a big, big loss for a company like this. I don't believe it's going bankrupt. I don't believe the stock is in danger of disappearing over the course of this bear market. But by the time the bear market is over, and that may not even be in a couple of months, that could be in several months, it could be even in a year or two. But whenever this bear market is over, this particular stock is probably trading at around $3 a share. Okay, I have an update for everybody on longer term thoughts and processes and prognostications. About a year ago, when Kathy Wood's stock was trading over, you can see over here, 2021 in April and May. Hang on a second here. Let's fix it. Right about in here, I said that whenever the next bear market was over, this particular ETF was going to be trading at around $35 a share. I have an update on that prediction. I believe that's far too optimistic. Now I believe it's going to be dropping to 20 bucks by the time this bear market is over. I just didn't think the ETF was going to get this drubbed over this short period of time. I mean, you see, that also looks like a ski jump as well. And it just continues after decent rallies, and it does have decent rallies. It just goes on to another further low. So $20 price target on ARK Innovation, ARKK, whenever this current bear market is over. And again, this current bear market could be over in 3 to 4 months. It could be in 6 to 9 months, but it also could be a year or 18 months. But whenever it's over, this stock is trading at 20 bucks. Robinhood is trading at 3. Tesla is trading about 450. See, there's still a lot of problems out there. There's still a lot further down to go before this thing ends. And all these stocks could rally. We've got the Federal Reserve coming out with a major announcement this afternoon. Stocks are oversold on a short-term basis. That could bring everything up for a few days, a few weeks even. Probably not more than a few weeks. But then the selling comes back again. There is a lot of supply around every rally corner. Most of the earnings are out. AMD was probably the last company for. Just volatility, that's all, everybody. It's just volatility. We'll have to wait and see here as the Federal Reserve meeting comes out. This is your old buddy Romulus. I've got some business waiting for me in ancient Rome that I must attend to. Looking forward to that. I'll also be back again tomorrow about this time with some hopeful, helpful comments and ideas as to what took place after this famous Federal Reserve meeting. Okay, I'm on my way, getting in my chariot back to the forum. Everybody have an awesome day. That is all for now.